Dun, 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 dun. Hello, people, peeps, ladies, gentlemen, cats and dogs, pigs and hogs. I am Stu Sutclif, and I didn't get that name from the Beatle, the short-term Beatle, Stu Sutcliffe. It kind of worked its way into that. But originally, when I was looking for a screen name, a username, I had this friend of mine named John Sutcliffe. So I'm like, well, I like the last name Sutcliffe. I didn't even think of Stu, and I carried it with me for a few years. And then when I got my YouTube account, I'm like, oh, okay, Stu Sutcliffe. Stu Sutcliffe has a nice ring to it, and that's where it came from. And then it was called to my attention later on who Stu Sutcliffe was, but fortunately for me, I spelt the name differently. My beautiful audience. My significant other doesn't laugh too much, but can't understand it. I walked into the bedroom the other day and I dropped my drawers and she started laughing hysterically. Uh, so, iPhones. iPhone. An iPhone. What does the I stand for? Anybody know? The I in iPhone? I'd venture to guess it stands for idiot. I feel like breaking the thing. I just feel like breaking stuff in general. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm starting to get the hippie shakes, ladies and gentlemen. I've got what they call essential tremors or early Parkinson's. I don't know what it is, but I really start shaking, shake, rattle, and roll sometimes. But that won't impede any of my videos. And the title of this video is Bridge Person, All Equal, or something like that. I didn't really make a title for it yet, but by the time I publish it, it'll have a title. And it'll say something about being equal. And it's kind of a wake-up, nasty wake-up reminder for some of these other YouTubes. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody is equal when it comes to this bridge person search, okay? Now what I'm about to say is gonna really hurt some people, and it's really gonna ruffle their feathers and kill their ego. But imagine someone like Harvey Carroll that's been working for four and three-quarter years on enhancements and timelines and witnesses that don't exist and yada yada blah 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 blah. And I'll tell you a little secret. Well, it won't be a secret, or I wouldn't tell it. But I'll tell you this much. Harvey and his ilks that have supposedly done all this work aren't any closer to catching the criminal than... No music. No music. Stu Sutcliffe. Oh, that hurt. Do it again. Do it again. That's right, you heard it the first time right. You're no closer to catching bridge person than Stu Sutcliffe. That's gotta hurt. That's an ego buster right there. Speaking of ego busters, when I do eventually go live, which I'm still tossing the idea around, I gotta get used to the format and do a practice run. Because I'm used to having my mute button when I lose my train of thought. See, my brain is too active. I jump from one thing to another and I keep zigzagging from one topic to another, and that's what I got to work on, because I can lose my audience real quick, and actually I even lose myself. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. But, okay, so is that possible? I mean, let's think this through. Is it possible that somebody that's like created timelines and done all this work and for trick photography and enhancements and temperatures and everything you can think of is like not really any closer than they were years ago trying to solve a case? What have we done? What have we uncovered? What do they know that I don't know? What do I know that they don't know? What do the cops know? What are they doing? They're getting paid to find the who killed Libby and Abby. Doesn't make any sense. But anyway, one thing I will be covering when I do go live is narcissism. And as many of you know, it's like a plague out here. There's a lot of narcissistic YouTubers and Redditors and yada yada, so on and so on. But these YouTubers, these narcissistic YouTubers are like so dug in. It's like you can't get through to them. You can't explain anything. Their shit don't stink, and they really think they're onto something. And I'm here to, completely blow that shit out of the water. Hey, what's that weird window that came up? Go away. Diploma. Diploma. That means diplomacy. If you believe that, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona to sell you. So I had my pancakes this morning, and I noticed that Aunt Jemima's likeness is no longer on the box or the bottle of pancake syrup, so I won't be buying it anymore. I don't like that. Aunt Jemima was like, she looked like a flight attendant on those bottles. I even remembered the song from my childhood. Aunt Jemima pancakes without her syrup is like the spring without the fall. There's only one thing worse in this universe, and that's no Aunt Jemima at all. And there is no more Aunt Jemima at all, because I took a goddamn picture off the bottle. So now how do I really know it's authentic? So I've switched to Hungry Jack. The original Aunt Jemima was a heavy-set lady with a scarf. So they made her look like a flight attendant. So, okay, narcissism and all bridge people, sleuths being equal. Oh, so let me inject some more pain. Harvey, my man, who keeps asking me to do an interview with him. So where are you at there, Harv? What do you know that I don't know? You've been at it for almost 5 years, and the audience loves it. I have to admit, the audience loves people that do that. They're like, oh, yes, you're right on. That's so great. Does this sound like one of my previous videos? Because I'm being repetitious. I have to throw some stuff up here twice because some people missed out on it the first time. So what's it like to just work on all this shit with all these people that kiss your butt and think you're so great, and you're like eating that stuff up, and man, I'm really famous now. I was a nobody before Libby and Abby got killed, but now everybody knows my name. I was just, doing some shit with the CIA and, that kind of covert and overt stuff. So, I'm not putting hard. Well, I'm not putting him down. I'm putting his methods down. I think it's dumb. Anyone out here doing all these enhancements, and the timelines are different everywhere. Everybody's got a different timeline. Oh, we agree the girls were dropped off at 1:30, and by 3:30 it was over. And 70 witnesses said so. You ready? Here goes. What did the witnesses witness? They witnessed a lady walking her dogs, a couple arguing, whatever the F it is. I'm blown away by it. Where's the transparency in the investigation? What are the law people doing? Why won't they tell us what's going on? Every other case, they tell you what the weapon was or what we're looking for or what was done and what the motive is and all that. And 5 years down the road, we got zip. We got nothing. Anybody hear the Martha Moxley case in, what was it, Connecticut? Somewhere in Connecticut in that rich section. In 1975, girl was, I had something. I had a prop I wanted to show you guys. It's gone. Let me see if I can find it. They say Martha Moxley was whacked out with a golf club. I keep this for defense. I don't play golf. But there's just something about this golf club that I can bond with. But the problem is it's I don't know if it's either a 6 or a 9 golf club, depending on which way I hold it. See? That way it's 6. That way is 6. No. That way is 6. I don't know what this dude thinks. I'm ready to whack someone out with one of these myself. It looks like it could be fun. So we're all equal. I'm not any closer to finding Bridge Person than you are. You, right now, listening to me. You think you know something I don't know about the case? Well, unless you're one of the privileged few that came upon the site. And the people that did come upon the site were very questionable, so I'm not going to believe a word they say. Grady Judge of Polk County, Florida. Grady Judd is a very good lawman with a lot of transparency, like they do in Florida. They let you know from the beginning. We need to find out information about the Libby and Abby case so we can establish motive, clear up rumors, and a whole host of other reasons. And as it goes on 5 years, ladies and gentlemen, some people should really be bitching very loud to get that done. I've said it like a million times out here. What is the purpose of covering everything up? And 2 ridiculous sketches and a timeline that everyone has that's different. We haven't gotten the proper law enforcement timeline. Theirs is probably screwed up too. 70 witnesses. Just name me one witness, okay? And let me see one statement. Harvey, you got 70 witnesses. You have to have personal information on them so you can contact them, right? Let's just have it, man. You can even change the names, but let's just read an affidavit by just one of the 70 people on the bridge, I, so-and-so, hereby state that on so-and-so date, I saw or heard of yada, 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 yada. Is that too much to ask? Probably is. Nobody knows a damn thing. Nobody knows any more than I do about it. If you think you do, you're a narcissist. I can't even spell the word, but I can pronounce it halfway. Missing a couple teeth to make the S's. Shh. Nobody knows anything more about the case than Stu Sutclif. Eat it. Eat it raw, because that's just the way it is. When you think you know something. When you think you know something, you're in for a big disappointment most of the time. "70 witnesses. A circumstantial evidence case. Circumstantial evidence. Nobody's come forward saying that they witnessed the crime or saw anybody come and go, any bloody clothing. All the nearby gas stations, videos, half of them weren't working because it's the kind of town it is. So, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up to the truth. Smell the coffee. Ready for another couple verses? Now that I got my Aunt Jemima painting out of me, how about the wild goose? My heart knows what the wild goose knows. I must go where the wild goose goes. Wild goose, brother goose, which is best? A wandering foot or a heart at rest? Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly away. Wonder what bridge person's going to be doing next February. Will he turn himself in? Nah, not quite. Well, I just wanted to put this little idea across with my listeners about these narcissists and there are people claiming that they know more than we do. I'm not going to say any names, but there are actually people claiming, I know who did it. These are regular YouTubers that have been out here for years. I know more than you do. There's a couple things I know that I'm not sharing because I promised I wouldn't. Some of you all know who said that. And it's just malarkey. It's bullshit. That's all it is. It's bull balls. They don't know anything more. And if they do, they wouldn't just keep saying it out here. You wouldn't put it public. You'd just take care of business and try to get the reward. Anyway, that's it for now. 13 minutes or so, 14 minutes. I don't know how much battery power or room I have on this little piece of crap that I broadcast on. But I promise you I will be back. And there's some more stuff I got to cover. And wait until I get started on the narcissistic people out here. You know, ladies and gentlemen, narcissists are a mixed bag. Sometimes to have narcissistic traits is a good thing, and sometimes it's a bad thing. It depends how they use it. But some of them are really good in the business world. And we will dig deeper and explore into that on my next video. So until then, this is Stu Sutclif thanking you. You can hit the like button if you like, or you don't have to hit any buttons at all. It doesn't matter to me. And I will return. Good Lord willing. Bye now.